Definition of apothecary.
Give me that.
It's a shopkeeper.
That's all?
To put away. One who prepares and sells drugs or compounds for medical purposes.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
One who sells drugs.
The local mall.
Hold it down, y'all. What you saying?
A long time ago, some of the drugstores were called apothecary.
Right. A long time ago they were. That was the name for them. Because instead of the pharmaceutical, now, Mally, you know what they call pharmaceutical is part of what now? What you were saying, pharmaceutical is
come from the word that means witchcraft.
Right.
Witchcraft, pharmaca.
Right. So now they're taking it to another level on the witchcraft side of this medicine. And what we're talking about now is they are putting what's called hallucinogenics in medicine, and that's making you, is opening up your third eye and you start to see things.
That's like what Hezekiah was just talking about, like a lot of that sorcery. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they taking natural herbs out the earth and you using them in this raw form.
Right.
They taking it out the earth and they add a little water, powder, baking soda,
absolutely,
stove, and you take something that's a plant and then turn it from powder to liquid to something solid.
Right.
That's witchcraft.
Yeah. They're moving it to another level. They're taking the meditation form out of it, where you have no sense whether you just throw a pill in your mouth. You hear that this is what it'll do, and you do it. But all of them have side effects, and they have to be done in moderation. And that's why the doctors can only prescribe you so many per so many days, because they cannot be responsible for you destroying your temple. That'll be on you. You know, but if you look at everything they prescribe, they may say Ambien helps you sleep, but the side effects, a whole list of side effects, may have a runny discharge, may have heart palpitation, kidney failure, and what they're doing is, while they're telling you all the side effects, they show them riding a horse on the beach and pushing them in a swing, and they just having a good time. And you paying attention to that, but they steady rattling off the side effects. You know, eat the lining of your throat out. May show balding in the back of your head. You know, and they steady riding go-karts and having fun. So they basically saying, if you want to sleep, you got to trade in something.
5 years later, it's off the market and they suing.
And they suing them, exactly. Right. So y'all, we have to be careful. But this is what we're talking about: is trusting your temple to somebody else. These physicians always, no matter when you go to a doctor, the first thing they say, this is what I'm gonna put you on to get you back straight. This prescription right here. Take 3 of these a day, and right here, this is what I'm giving you. Start on this. And this gonna say no pork and no salt.
That's the first thing it's gonna say.
And they say if you can't do this, you're gonna be forced to take so many of these. And then this gonna have 10 other medicines with it, because every one, like I say, high blood pressure medicine causes excess water. So now you gotta take water pill.
That's true.
Water pill gonna cause this. So now you gotta take this one to stop that.
Never ending cycle.
And then this one gonna cause this. So now you got to take this one. Now you got a whole bag of this when you can just do this.
It's too much like right, though.
It's too much like right, because you're saying, well, I ain't got to give up. I don't want to give up this. So taking all this medicine and keep putting the bad fuel in your body ain't doing nothing but being counterproductive. Let's get some more of that now.
This is like a brother for me. His mom's in the hospital for high blood pressure and stuff. She put beans and greens and stuff and this stuff every day. But people think it's not how she's eating it, it's how she's cooking it. You can't be cooking with the pork fat and expecting nothing to happen. But you don't want to eat smoked turkey.
Well, we can't eat fat even on the good stuff. We ain't supposed to eat fat. But fat was always given to the Most High, right? Because fat clogged arteries. But I understand what you're saying. It's like our mind is conditioned that it has to be seasoned with this type of meat, even though they know it's destroying, because the doctor done told them this killing you.
Right.
You know, salty. Right, and it's high in salt content already, because it's 80% of the meat is fat. You know, they only got a few portions That's what they call the other white meat, or not surrounded by fat. And we got to understand that most of the meat our diet is mostly muscle animals. You know, ain't a lot of fat on it. Venison, beef, all that is a lot of muscle. And if you throw that out in the sun, it dries up and wrinkle up. If you throw that piece of swine out in the sun out there right now on that sidewalk, you see all type of worms and maggots coming out of it. Inside of 2-3 hours. Let's read some more of this Malachi.
Verse 9.
Right.
Verse 9.
Yeah, verse 9 in the Apocrypha.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 35, verse 9 in the Apocrypha. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole.
So the Most High say, the minute you start feeling ill, start praying. Because now you're concentrating on what's got you. You know, you're feeling that throat itch. Don't let it. Stop it in the back of your throat where you hear it scratchy at. Stop it right there. Once you let it get here, and then it get down here, when it get here, it's going to be a problem. Because you need to cough to get everything out of your lungs. That's what coughing does. Coughing removes it from your lungs. You know, and when you get it right here and it start burning when you cough, guess what how you're going to be coughing in? And that ain't doing nothing. All it's doing is satisfying the itch right here. But you're still allowing that stuff to germinate inside your lungs, which gonna kill you.
You got another phlegm.
Phlegm in there, all of that. And basically what you do, you can end up drowning on your own phlegm or all that whole nine. It's crazy.
Gets wet enough, soaks back into your lungs. Now you got pneumonia.
Right. And when you feel that, you know, use some cough drops or some, immediately honey and lemon, some natural substances, and wipe it away. You have to put a shot of Jack Daniels in there, do that. You know, not to the shorties, but whatever you will to knock that out, cover yourself up, and sweat it out the next morning. You know, and you're back healthy again. Once you allow your temper to run loose, it's basically just saying, it's just like if you had the car, you just know that I'm putting something bad in here. I know it ain't going to run bad, and I keep putting it in there anyway.
Right.
You know, saving a few bucks. No, sometimes you have to knuckle under and let something else go and keep that temple running at maximum like it should be. Because you need this body. Only one you going to get. They ain't going to do no body transplants. Let's read some more of that now.
Verse 10. Leave off from sin and order thy hands aright, and cleanse thy heart from all wickedness.
And sin or dis-ease is from sicknesses or from an abundance of sin. You know, one way or another it's multiplying because sin is running through the blood. You know, disease is running through the blood. They checking everything. You know, you got to get a handle on what's happening with you. And a lot of it is our eating. We could be gluttony for something. And they put a lot of stuff in there called MSG.